The age-old debate of what's better, resistance training machines or barbells, free weights. Let's dive into this and see exactly what I think. So today I'm revealing the top 10 reasons why machines might just be a bit better for you. And also me. It gives you the edge in the gym, and you guys are going to be very surprised as to what I have to say about resistance machines. And it's not your run-of-the-mill kind of advice that you'll find on a typical fitness diet channel. Let's get straight into it. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm thrilled to be part of your journey. Remember to hit like, comment, subscribe before you do anything else. Now let's talk about resistance machines versus free weights. So I want to make something very clear. You can get a killer workout with either of these kind of apparatuses, machines, exercise, efforts. But what we'll say is there's certain benefits to be had, more so resistance machines in my opinion. Now this is why I endorse machines specifically. Reason 1, it's easy to keep good form, less stabilization. But if you have more stabilizer muscles, or do different exercises to work those muscles. You don't have to do one exercise, guys. Now if you're going to do, 3 exercises, yeah, traditional squat, bench, deadlift will serve you just well. Injuries can mount up, things like that can happen. And it's just easier to keep good form if you're in an isolated position, in my experience. So what I'd say, for example, I could spend hours teaching you a barbell squat, or I could plug you on, I don't know, a leg press or a hack squat perhaps, even a bodyweight squat, something which requires a bit less stabilization, and allow you to actually take a fraction of the time to nail the form. So from the get-go, you're going to get more results because there's less skill specificity, less to practice. Remember, we're here to train to build muscle. This is muscular hypertrophy we're talking about. Not anything related to strength sports, which are a whole different endeavor altogether. Reason 2, it's easier to adapt for injuries, and I've experienced this myself with a fused spine, which is not much fun. And what I found is if you've got a tweak, for example, machines are way easier to adapt when you've got an injury. You can change your foot placement, your hand placement, your grip, everything like that. Even which way your knees go can be adapted much easier on a machine. Now take bicep curls, for example. If you've got elbow pain during a free weight curl, you're going to have a rough time adjusting. But with a machine, you can tweak the movement or adjust the starting position without making things worse. Safety first. Reason 3. Here's one of the perfectionists. So what you're going to find is machines isolate different muscle groups like nothing else. That's why they were invented. They're the evolutionary morphing upgrade of the caveman primitive free weights. Now again, they do have their place, but why else would you go to a gym that has more machines that are for resistance training under a specific strength curve than what you have in a gym which is powerlifting based? If you go to the average gym, it's going to be largely speaking resistance machines, not free weights. What does that tell you about the people that use it and people that advocate for different things? Well, it tells you these machines are always being used, guys, therefore they're effective. Some people will choose the easy option because they think resistance machines are, but if used appropriately, they're really fucking not. They're hard work, as you can see in this little clip here. So when I'm doing a free weight bicep curl, for example, with a barbell, I end up feeling like in my traps because I'm trying to hold the weight steady. It means I have to lean against a bench because my spine's fucked. And half my back feels like it's trying to engage to keep the weight upright, and that's regardless of what weight I use. So it isn't obviously ideal. Now machines let you focus on the muscle you're targeting, meaning you're getting more out of each rep. You're not focusing on stabilizing or using additional things which could be built up sufficiently through stabilized movements. So you're looking at a back extension, an ab curl, an ab crunch. They're going to help with stability. Reason 4. 4 keeps muscles engaged efficiently, and that's a slightly different to what I've said before, although it does sound quite similar. Now this is where it gets a bit sciencey. So free weights, in my opinion, and resistance bands don't engage your muscles through the full range of motion. Now they do to some degree. They, if you do anything, it will do something. Your muscles never passive, guys. You never reach absolute failure. You never reach absolute sedentary state. Your body's always kind of doing something. Now, at some point, the muscle isn't contracting where you need it for maximum fiber recruitment. Sticking points, we're looking at the lockout of the bench press. It requires some muscular tension to hold it up, but not that much. We can see this in EMG data. which is basically putting electrodes on your skin, on your muscles, and measuring how much muscular activity is firing. Now, some machines also have this flaw, but overall they're designed to help you get more out of your effort. And let's be real, not everyone's got access to the perfect setup with Nautilus or Medex machines. They're surprisingly good apparently, but we work with what we've got. Cybex, anything else works, Techno Gym even. Does the job. Life Fitness, they will do the job. I've been training that way for a long time with those sort of machines, and it's fine. You don't need this perfect equipment, but it does certainly help. Now, reason 5, intensity of effort is key. Now, machines make it easier to hit that sweet spot of momentary muscular failure, which is something I kind of advocate a lot. So we have the 4 degrees of muscular failure. Technical muscular failure, where you can't lift it safely anymore in a concentric fashion. Then you have concentric failure, when you can kind of lift it, but it just gets stuck. So in a bench press, you're just pushing, nothing moves. Now, when you hold the weight and you can no longer hold it in position for an extended period of time, and it just lowers naturally, that's then isometric or static failure. Then the final point of failure, which we can actually achieve, is eccentric muscular failure, when you can no longer push, hold, or lower the weight any slower. That's the point we're sometimes going for, but it does impact recovery significantly. You're not going to be doing 20 sets for legs on that kind of program, guys. For me, I found technical muscular failure or momentary muscular failure quite effective in my experience, just for me and my clients. And what I found is it's a lot safer, and that's especially true in using machines. Now, tomorrow I'll talk more about something else, which hopefully you'll find very informative. At the end of the day, guys, it's about what you're used to, what you have access to. That's why I picked my gym, and I actually use a secondary gym from time to time. Depends what equipment I need. Now, some bodybuilders, some pros out there will use 5 different gyms for 5 different leg days. You know, who knows? But that's what you can do if you really have the time, money, and energy to go around. And before you get anywhere else, I'm going to highly suggest you take a look at this, and it's quite mind-blowing how effective it's been so far.
Introducing Beef Up Carnivore Bodybuilding Bible. The ultimate guide for men and women to lose fat and build muscle. And the best part, it's only $12. Don't miss out on the most detailed resource available. Get a copy now at compositionconsultant.com.
And testimonials we've got for it have been absolutely fucking phenomenal. Trust me. Now remember, from all this kind of takeaway, safe, effective training, specificity, absolutely important for your goals. Intensity does matter most, as long as you're doing it safely. Again, safety is of the utmost priority. Now, it doesn't matter so much what the equipment is, but keep pushing, keep grinding. You'll see the results no matter what. Just keep persistent. We persist, we prevail. Thanks very much. Remember to hit like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet already. Cheers.
Build muscle and lose fat on the carnivore diet. Join the movement.